Well, let's see. What do I love about Utica?
What do you guys love about Utica? You want to go first?
What do you think about Utica? I think there's so many things.
What do you love about Utica?
I love that a number of things.
What do you love about Utica? Well, it's home to me. It's always been home and always will be home.
I've been here 33 years. Been all over the country. I've all kinds of things. There's no place like home.
So you could get anywhere from Utica, New York. And that's one of the best things, you know, the seasons. I mean, I can't say enough good about it.
And I love the fact that it's a celebration city. I mean, nobody kind of really talks in towns that, but every single weekend there'll be a different celebration of a different ethnicity or food or running or the weather or a season.
The cool little Liberty Bell across the street and the mural behind it, that's fancy. But
I mean, that's one of the things I love about living in the city. Every house is different and you have your own style and that type of thing.
Because it's safe. I love that on any night or any weekend or any, time during the day, there's so many choices of things to do, and I don't think people realize that. All you have to do is, open the newspaper and see what's going on every day.
I like it because there's always something to do. If you want to get involved, there's car clubs, camera clubs, beard organization. Appreciation.
my daughter.
These homes were built back in the late 1800s, early 1900s and that. It's excellent. You don't see this anymore. But if you want to see it, you come here.
Being a lifelong resident is seeing so many of my peers whose parents and grandparents all the way back have grown up, lived, worked, and played right here in Utica.
This is such a giving community on many different fronts. Volunteer, not just money, volunteer time, ideas. There's just so much energy for that sort of thing.
Food. All the food.
All the food.
Collective tummy rub?
Yeah.
Collective tummy rub.
All the food. Saranac Thursdays.
Saranac Thursdays? Hell yes. Greens? Hello?
Yeah, food.
Hello? Food is always, any question you ask us today is going to go back to food.
But I also like Utica Club, the beer. I used to work for the brewery. I like Half Moons. Let me see. I can't eat chicken riggies because I'm a vegetarian.
But if you were
if I was a meat eater, I would chow down on some riggies. Yeah.
I'd like to quote City Judge Ralph Yannis, who once told me something very profound. He said to me, Utica is a city that's large enough to have a lot of cool things, a lot of resources, yet small enough where one person can make a difference.
I would say probably two things would be the quality of life, and they make really good beer here.
I like the fact that in this town there are amenities that you would have to go to a much bigger city to enjoy, such as the place we're sitting. Yeah. The Institute across the street, the art, the culture, the Performing Arts Center up at the Stanley, Players Theater on State Street, even the proximity to things like, Hamilton College, Utica College, the upper, higher education opportunities.
I thought about this, and it was so hard to narrow it down to one thing.
I just like the diversity and how much passion everyone in the area has for what they want to do. Everyone really wants something more for Utica.
Character. It's got character that just astounds me some days.
Diversity, period.
Like, for example, when I went to Proctor High School and I played soccer, and on our soccer we had 13 different languages spoken. So that just gives me a little example of how diverse it can be.
My favorite thing is that everyone knows everyone.
The people is what really makes it.
I had opportunities in New York City. I worked in Rochester for a couple of years. And I choose to be here primarily because of the people and the relationships.
People first coming up here, do you feel like it would be harder for them to see the beauty of Utica that you see?
No, it's real obvious. Real obvious.